On this episode, we're talking about haircuts, why debate in the first place, and brushing our teeth with a very special guest, Coach Hans. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Ask Learning Leaders show. This is Coach Mike here with Coach Hans here at Learning Leaders Hong Chow. We're delighted to welcome you back for episode 6. Patrick, what are we on? 7. Episode 7 of the Ask Learning Leaders show. And we have Coach Hans here, who's been demanded by the public, demanded by the students to come answer some very specific questions. In just a moment, we're going to get into that. But first, Coach, can you briefly give us a rundown as to what event is coming up just a week and a half from now?
Awesome, guys. We have a really big event coming up on April 30th and May 1st called the Learning Leaders May Day Debate and Public Speaking Tournament. So we've gone above and beyond. In November last year, we were able to bring 69 debaters to the YK Pao School all the way out in Songjiang. On April 30th, we already have over that many students signed up, but would love to get a few more. We're getting all sorts of competitions. We have impromptu speaking, which is extremely challenging, but you guys have all been practicing with your extemporaneous speech prompts at the beginning of every class. We have public forum debate, junior and senior divisions, and then we're introducing parliamentary debate as well. So it's going to be super exciting. On the second day, public speaking contest as well for the newer students. It'll be a lot of fun, going to have a lot of people out. It's going to be great weather. Coach Mike is going to sing for the opening ceremony. So definitely looking forward to see you guys there. We'll add a little description in the details after.
Thanks, Hans. Thanks for introducing my song. Can't wait. All right, let's get right to it. The first question. All right.
Hello, my name is Atlas, and I go to Shanghai American School. And my question is, why did Coach Hans cut his hair?
It's a good question. I think you're the only one who can answer this one, Hans.
Sure, well, I'll give it a shot. Hopefully this is a good enough answer. So the real reason why I cut my hair is I just hate showering. So that's the number one thing. No, in all seriousness though, it started becoming a big pain. I have an aversion to haircuts. As you can see, I'm already getting a little long here. It was getting down almost halfway down my back. It was getting caught in things like bicycle wheels, doors when I was walking through. And it was just tough. It was tough, so had to go. Got home on December 24th, celebrating Christmas. Went and got a haircut, so it was for practical reasons. Hope that answers your question, Alice.
Before, you were commonly mistaken for Genghis Khan or his descendant. Does that happen anymore?
No, not anymore. Cabs will pick me up. No, yeah, before they didn't.
All right, thank you, Atlas, for that question. Now we're gonna move on here. Another one.
Hi, my name is Baron and I'm from SAS. Why should we learn how to debate?
Ooh, good question from Baron.
Yeah, thanks, Baron. So I'll start this one off, and I'm sure that there's going to be a little bit for Coach Mike to add afterwards. I think the debate is an extremely important skill because it focuses on two things. One is critical thinking and reasoning, and then the other one is public speaking and confidence. So one of the reasons why I think I got involved with Learning Leaders in the first place is teaching these skills. I didn't learn any of this until I was in university, which is honestly a bit too late. I mean, public speaking and critical thinking have been two of the most applicable skills that I've used throughout my life. And I think learning debate at a younger age really kind of introduces you to the fact that there can be more than one perspective to any story. And to be able to convincingly argue your point, regardless of whether or not you believe it, I guess, is an extremely effective skill. So that's why I think that everyone should at least give debate a shot and hopefully stick with it.
I echo everything that you say, Hans, and maybe, although my experience is slightly different, I started a little bit earlier. I also recognize the opportunities that it provided me throughout my academic career. So for me, I couldn't agree with you more. You have the logic and the reasoning on one side, and you have the confidence and public speaking on the other. Two really good reasons to learn debate.
Awesome. Hope that answers your question, Baron.
Rock on. Thank you, Baron.
Good job at WSC too, by the way.
Congrats. All right, last one here. Go.
Hello, my name is Tank. I go to Shanghai American School, and the question I would like to ask is, when was the last time time you guys brushed your teeth?
Do you know what a toothbrush is?
So one of my favorite jokes actually is, how do you know that the toothbrush was invented in Kentucky?
How?
If it was invented anywhere else, it'd be called a teeth brush. Well, anyways, to answer your question, Tank, thanks a lot. I just so happen to brush my teeth every Monday morning, so you got me at a good time. If you'd asked this on Sunday, you probably would be scared, and Mike wouldn't be sitting so close.
Tank, it's a great question. I try to brush my teeth every day. Sometimes I forget. Then I brush my teeth every other day.
Good. We do have mouthwash in the office in case you ever need it, Tank. I wonder if you're projecting with this question.
All right, well, thank you very much, Coach Hans, for answering our questions of the day. Thank you, Atlas, Baron, and Tank, for those awesome questions. Before we wrap up the show, we're going to move on to a segment we do every week, or every episode, the quotation of the day.
Quotation of the day!
We good? All right, we're good. All right, so Coach Hans, can you introduce the quotation of the day?
Sure, guys. So today's quotation is a little bit about motivation. As you probably know, I'm a pretty avid ice hockey player, and one of the most famous ice hockey players of all time is the great Wayne Gretzky. So Wayne Gretzky, when he was asked about, what is something that young, new players can focus on, he said, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Now, the reason why I think this is a really great quote and something that kind of sticks with me to this day is you never know how good you're going to be at something unless you give it a shot. So if you don't even take that first step, if you don't even take that shot, who knows if you would have missed or if it would have gone in? You never know.
It's an awesome thing. It's an awesome quotation from the great one himself, huh? Right on.
For sure.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much. As you know, every episode you can submit questions to ask@learningleaders.com, talk to your coach, or follow us on Instagram or Snapchat, and you can ask a question that way too. So we're running on all sorts of social media, calendars, platforms. Email's helpful. Email's easy. I'm old school, I like email. Yeah. All right, and definitely ask a question for next episode. And really quickly, Hans, one more time, what's going on April 30th and May 1st?
Yeah, guys, find anyone to talk to more at Learning Leaders about this. Probably some word going around your schools too, but we have the Learning Leaders May Day Debate and Public Speaking Championship Tournament of the World.
Of the world.
Of the world. So on April 30th and May 1st, we're going to be having a whole bunch of Shanghai English language debaters descend upon the Hsinchu School in Pudong to find out who is the best in all the land. So would love to see you there.
All the world, all the land.
Yep, that's right, of the world.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.